What's good, CWKB family? The first round of the NBA draft is officially in the books. Today, I'm giving my reaction to some of the biggest picks, the best fits, the biggest surprises from the draft night. Let's get right into it. Money birthed a child, lit like a chandelier. The Washington Wizards, with the first pick, selected AJ Dybantsa Dybantsa with the number one overall pick. Honestly, this pick makes a lot of sense. The Wizards are still rebuilding and desperately need future franchise superstar. Dybantsa has been viewed as one of the top prospects in this class for a long time because of his size, athleticism, his scoring ability, overall upside. Washington wasn't looking for a role player here. They were looking for a future face of the franchise. They believe Dybantsa can become that guy. Next was the Utah Jazz. They select Darryn Peterson. Everybody was trying to figure out who was going to be first, who was going to be second, who was going to be third. We all knew who was going to be first. We already knew who was going to be second. We already knew who was going to be third. We just didn't know what the order of it was going to be. The order was what most people expected it was going to be. It was going to be Dybantsa, Peterson, Boozer. Everybody else really didn't matter. Really, right here, you have Darryn Peterson with the number two pick. And I really like this pick. Utah needs more star power and offensive creation. Peterson is a player who can score, create his own shot, and potentially become one of the primary building blocks for this team's future. The Jazz are trying to find their long-term identity. Peterson gives them that. Another upside piece building around. Number three, my good friend Memphis. Memphis selected Cameron Boozer with the number three pick. That's my hometown, so of course I like this pick for Memphis. That's my city. Memphis, that's my city. For them to get power forward to replace Jaren Jackson Jr., that is it's good for them. Roughly, he likes the city. No, it's been a lot of talk about Memphis lately this year. Hopefully, he contributes and take us back to the playoffs where we belong. We belong in the playoff. Take the Suns out of the playoff and replace the Suns with the Memphis Grizzlies. We belong in the playoff 1 year. Hopefully, 1 year we'll get a championship. As for now, Boozer just got drafted. This is one of my favorite picks in the entire draft. Boozer comes from a basketball family. He's productive. He's skilled. He plays with a high basketball IQ. Memphis already has talent. Not a lot because you got rid of Desmond Bain. You got rid of Jaren Jackson Jr. Ja is questioning about Ja. We don't know if he's going to stay or if he's going to get traded. I don't know yet. We don't know yet. Hopefully, Cameron Boozer is going to be a ringleader, even if he's just a rookie. He's going to be a leader. And we got Cedric Howard and Zach Edey. I think he'll fit well with those two. Jalen Wells as well. Yeah, that's the Ty Jerome. I think he's still going to be there. We'll see. Adding another versatile player like Boozer could help us remain competitive for years. I'm saying us because that's my city. Might not be my team, but that's my city. Golden State, my team. Chicago Bulls selected Caleb Wilson at number 4. Caleb Wilson. He's very athletic. He has a good defense. He's a good defender. He's very versatile. Wilson brings a little bit of everything. A little sauce. He brings a little salt. A little bit of it. Gives Chicago another young player they can develop moving forward. This feels like a pick focused on upside and long term growth. One of the most interesting selections was Mikel Brown Jr. going to Brooklyn at pick 6. Brooklyn needs talent everywhere. They need playmaking, scoring, leadership, and future stars. Brown gives them a guard who can help create offense and potentially become a major piece of their rebuild. If you see me looking down, I'm reading my notes because it keeps me on track. The Charlotte, the Charlotte, not the Charlotte, the Sacramento Kings selected Darryn Darius A. Cup Jr., which there's no surprise we all knew that he was going there. Number 7. Sacramento has been searching for more consistency in backcourt help. A Cup has the talent to become A Cup has the potential to become has the talent playmaker and could eventually take pressure off of the rest of the roster. One of the teams I'm really interested in after the draft is Milwaukee because they just got really Giannis. Giannis is gone. The drama is over. Giannis is a Miami Heat now. It's gonna be a crazy team. Miami understands that they need to get younger while trying to compete. Both players bring athletic upsides and long term potential. These these could be very important picks for the future of the franchise. Now let's talk about one of my favorite team fits in the draft. My team, number 11, the Golden State Warriors selected Yaxel Lindenberg at number 11. I love this fit. The Warriors needed size for show, rebounding, toughness, versatility, and he brings all of those things and could fit well next to the Golden State Warriors veteran core. This feels like a player who can help them sooner rather than later. Because we didn't need a developmental player. We didn't need no guy that was going to be another Jonathan Kaminga situation. You see where he ended up. I've heard talks that Hawks are looking to get rid of him as well. It's not going well for Jonathan Kaminga. So I don't know what to say about this, bro. Boy. Another team that had a great night was Oklahoma City. They selected Adi Amora, and Sturks. The Thunder continue doing what they done throughout this rebuild, adding talent, depth, and high upside players around a already loaded roster, very loaded. It's scary to think about how much young talent you OKC continues to add. Now, let's talk about San Antonio. Ooh, Antonio Spurs selected Jaden Quintance at number 12. At number 20, what am I talking? This pick makes a lot of sense when you think about Victor Wembanyama. San Antonio doesn't necessarily need another player who needs the ball all the time. They need a defender, athlete, and players who can complement Wemby's strength. Quintance, I don't know how to say his boy name, gives them defense, size, and upsides, which makes this a very solid fit. Some of the picks that stood out to me include Kareem Lopez going to Memphis. That's another one that I'm really excited for. Uh, Carabin going to Sacramento, and Cole Pete Loden, I mean, landed in Phoenix. These are the type of players that could end up outperforming their draft position and becoming a steal a few years from now. Overall, I thought the first round had a lot of interesting selections. The Memphis Grizzlies was one of the teams where they was smart in the draft as well. You're gonna see tonight what I'm talking about because they could have picked the early draft pick in the draft, but they chose to get more draft picks instead of just one. Because they had two draft picks in the first round, but they chose to give their draft pick to other teams. They gave one to the Thunder, if I'm not mistaken, and they gave another one to Detroit. So they're getting some second round picks because they said they like multiple guys. which I thought that was Golden State gonna be Golden State MO too. I thought they was gonna trade down to get more because we was talking about getting OKC 7-3 draft rookie, and we was thinking about getting the guy we already have in Yaxel Lindenberg, which I really like him for us because I was hoping that we did get Lindenberg, and but we got Lindenberg, so I'll take that. The Wizards got their potential franchise player. The Jazz added another cornerstone piece. I don't know how him and Keontae George gonna work together though, because they both like guards. I don't watch too much of Utah Jazz, but I know Keontae George has the ball a lot, and sometimes he's injured, so they would work out for not Darius, but Peterson. That will work out for him. The Grizzlies got one of the most talented players in the class. The Warriors addressed important needs, which is young, health, depth, as in depth at the size wise. Because Draymond was lonesome in the size department. Preferably he's consistent and he's healthy. Because Al Horford was out, Kristaps Porzingis was out, Quentin Post was out, and we had to bring in different guys to help us with size wise, which only one of those guys helped out. We brought in your seven was not that good for us. And then we brought Charles Bassey in, which I've been wanting him since I seen him in the G League on Santa Cruz Warriors. I wanted him since he was dropping them numbers in Santa Cruz. But they chose not to go get him, which I'm mad at. And they got him later on when the season was darn over with. You should have got him, but when they got year 7, they should have got Bassey instead. And you seen what Charles Bassey did with the Golden State in them last couple games of the season. Year 7 wasn't that guy, but Charles Bassey helped out Draymond a lot, and I liked him. Every time he stepped foot on that court, Charles Bassey was an elite for us. And that's why I have notes, because I've been getting off track. I'm trying to make these videos short and sweet because I know I can talk about basketball for a good hour. So that's why I have notes. So if you ever see me looking down, looking at my notes to keep me on track, keep it short and sweet for you guys. As I grow, I want to see your comments, your subscribes, your likes. We will grow into bigger and more professional audio, more professional visuals for you guys. As y'all grow, just stay with me, because it's gonna get better. I'm just beginning. I'm just a new beginner to this YouTube thing, so sometimes I might be rambling, but it's gonna get better. For you 2 or 3 people that are watching my videos, thank you for your support. Thank you for everything. For your constant support. For the future, it's gonna get better. Like I said, don't forget to like and subscribe. And let me finish this off. Um, I'm most excited for night 2. I'm ready to see what tonight brings, what trades might happen tonight, picks what. But let me know in the comment who you think has the best draft and which player you're most excited to see in the NBA draft. Part 2 is coming soon. So after draft tonight, this is gonna happen tonight. After this draft, I'm gonna do my part 2. They call me a casual, but I know ball. This has been Casual Who Knows Ball. I'll catch y'all on the next one. But like I said, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more daily NBA basketball content. Deuces.
Yeah.